there, Ariana from Crafting Happiness here. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful texture stitch called the Marshmallow Stitch. And for this tutorial I have made two samples, one in a single color so you can see the texture overall, and then one sample in multiple colors so you can see how this stitch looks like when you switch colors every two rows. And you can also carry the yarn along as I did here, and you don't have to cut the yarn. So in this tutorial I'll show you how to crochet the Marshmallow Stitch. So let's get started. For this tutorial I'm using a run yarn and a 4mm crochet hook, and for the Marshmallow Stitch you will be required to chain multiples of 8 plus 2 chains. In my starting chain I have 42. You make as many as you need for your project. And let's start with the first row. We will make a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Then chain 3, skip the next 3 chains, and into the fourth make another single crochet. And this is your repeat section right here. Chain 3, skip 3, single crochet in fourth, repeat until the end of your chain. And this is your first row. Now let's continue with the second row, and we will turn and chain 3. This counts as a double crochet. Now into the next chain 3 space we will make 5 double crochet. So that's 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. And this is your repeat section for round 2. Make 5 double crochet in each of these chain 3 spaces until you have crocheted into the last space. At the end, after you have made your 5 double crochet into the last chain 3 space, make a double crochet into the first single crochet you have made in a previous row. So in that last stitch make a double crochet, and this is your second row. To continue with the third row we are going to chain 1 and turn. This doesn't count as a stitch, and then we single crochet in the first stitch. And now we can start the repeat section for this row, which is chain 3, then we make a front post double crochet 10 together. That's a mouthful, but basically what it means is that you make 10 incomplete front post double crochet which you join into one together. So let me show you how to do that. We always work in 2 clusters at a time, so 10 double crochet. And what we're gonna do is yarn over and insert your hook around the first double crochet post. So in that cluster, the first double crochet, insert from front to back and around, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2, and we leave this incomplete double front post double crochet on our hook. And we continue with the next one, yarn over, around the second post, from front to back, around it, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then we leave that on a hook as well. And we do this 10 times in total. So that's 5. Continue into the next cluster of 5 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one 5. So now we have 10 incomplete front post double crochet on our hook. We have 11 loops in total. What we do is join them together, yarn over and pull through all those loops, and then chain 1 to close it and lock it. And this forms our very first marshmallow stitch. Now we are gonna chain 3 and single crochet into the space between the clusters, and this is your repeat section. We do a chain 3, a front post double crochet 10 together, chain 3 and a single crochet between the clusters, and continue this until the end of the row. At the end, when it's time to crochet, to make the single crochet, you make it right here between the cluster and that single double crochet there. Alright, so I will show you at the end. Meanwhile, repeat this section until the end of the row. So like I said, when at the end the repeat section says single crochet between the clusters, in this case right at the end you single crochet in the space between the double crochet and the cluster, and that's how we end our third row. This is how it looks like from the back. When you turn it, you can see the marshmallows. To continue with the fourth row, we turn and we chain 3. This counts as a double crochet, and then we will make 5 double crochet into the chain 3 space. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is your repeat section. Make 5 double crochet in every single chain 3 space until you have crocheted into the last chain 3 space in the row. At the end, make a double crochet into the last stitch, which is the single crochet you have made at the beginning of the previous row. So into that single crochet right there, make a double crochet, and this is your fourth row. Now we continue with the fifth row, and to do that, chain 1 and turn. And now we will basically do what we did on row 3. We will create these marshmallows, but what we're gonna do is offset them. So we will not make them one on top of each other. We will make them in between each other, and that way it will look quite nice. So like you see here, they are offset from each other, and that gives it a really nice pattern. And to do that, we need to start with half of marshmallow basically. So turn, and we will make a single crochet into the first stitch right there. Then we make 5 front post double crochet together, so half a marshmallow. We yarn over, insert the hook around the very first double crochet in that cluster of 5, and make an incomplete front post double crochet. Now again around the next one, another one, and we make 5 of them in total, 5 incomplete front post double crochet. Like so. And now we yarn over and pull through all and chain 1 to hold it together, and this is our half marshmallow. Now next we chain 3 and single crochet into the next space between the clusters. Let's make a single crochet right there. And now we continue in the same repeats as we did on row 3. So what we're gonna do is chain 3, 10 front post double crochet together. That's number 1, number 2, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one. So 10 incomplete front post double crochet, pull through all and chain 1 to close it. Now we have a full marshmallow. Then we continue with chain 3 and then single crochet into the next space between the clusters. And this is your repeat right here. Chain 3, front post double crochet 10 together, chain 3, single crochet into the next space between clusters, and we repeat this until we have 1 cluster left. So you will have 5 double crochet cluster left. That's when you stop, and then I'll show you how to continue. Now at the end you have a cluster of 5 double crochet, and that's your half marshmallow. So you can offset the pattern like I said. Like you see here, we need a half a marshmallow. We will make it at each end, and to do that we chain 3 and then front post double crochet 5 together. So let's make 5 incomplete double crochet. That's 3, 4 and 5, like so, and then yarn over and crochet them together and chain 1, and that's your incomplete that's your front post double crochet 5 together, half a marshmallow, and then make a double crochet single crochet, sorry, into the space between the cluster and the end of the row. So between the double crochet and the cluster, make a single crochet. And this is your 5th row, and that's the back, and here is the front. And now you can see how it looks like. The marshmallows are offset, and you have a half a marshmallow on each side. So from this point on, this is a repeat of rows 2, 3, 4 and 5. Do this over and over until you have the required height to your project. I hope you found my tutorial easy to follow. If you have any questions about this stitch and this tutorial, feel free to ask in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. You'll also find the written pattern on my blog Crafting Happiness. I'll link it below into the description. Happy crocheting!